Hello there fellow humans and welcome to this video, and today I want to talk about the M60 which got buffed recently, and a lot of people that watch my streams, if you're not one of those people, why are you not? Watch my streams that know that the M60 is my favorite tank, and I pick it for a reason, and that is because I got it for free. Now, another announcement: on today's stream I will be giving away all the premium tanks, the tier 9 premium tanks, so if you're not a member yet, last chance today. So, about the M60, it's decently average. That's pretty much how this vehicle is defined. Because, as a medium tank, it's sort of in a bad spot. It is a decent vehicle, obviously, it's nothing underpowered or anything, but the big problem with this vehicle is it is not worth buying. That's the point about it. I got it for free, that's why I like it, but if you didn't get it for free, then you shouldn't get it either, because it's essentially just an M48 pattern. Again, which is not that interesting in itself, because the M48 pattern is sort of like a middle tier medium tank. The E50M is better, the 62A is better, and the STB1 is better. That trio is sort of the top class of T10 medium tanks. Well, this vehicle, it lacks in speed, obviously, which is not very good. The E50M, as you can see right here, he's faster than me, and he has better armor than me. So essentially, yeah, no, that's how this thing works. Also, this tank does not have the best of armor because, and other people that think this tank is outstanding might not tell you, but the turret is actually not as well armored as you may think, because everyone can penetrate the flat spots, the rivets around the mantlet. You can penetrate that without a problem. That is easily to be penetrated. Then, obviously, what does this tank have? It has gun depression, which is pretty cool. However, the amount of gun depression spots in the game is limited, so you can't use that too often. And then again, if I want to play a gun depression spot, I would rather have the STB1, because the STB1's turret is impenetrable, while this vehicle's is not. Is it a bad tank? No, it is not. Is it a good tank? Maybe. But yeah, you can see the 50B bounces off me. And I can sort of use this ridgeline to just shoot them now. Obviously, another weak spot of this tank is the enormous size, while the STB1 is very compact. It can hide behind a lot of small ridgelines. This thing can't really, because it's very, very high. Which means that you have to watch out that you don't expose your upper plate. And you can penetrate the upper plate still with premium ammo. Obviously, you're not going to deal a lot of damage, but it can be penetrated. So this tank is not really anything top of the line, and it's not really outstanding at anything. So I wouldn't really recommend this tank. Sure, I like it. I really like the vehicle, don't get me wrong here, but just because you like something doesn't mean that you have to automatically think that it's the best thing in the world, because certainly the M60 is not. And I don't want to get you into a idea that I have to have this vehicle, I have to get this vehicle, this is the best thing ever. It is certainly not. It is decent, at best. And that is what matters about this tank. It is decent at what it does, but there is always a better alternative to the M60. Like, for example, the 62A. Like the E50M. Like the STB1. Obviously, you can get the M60 with your money. You don't have to grind your way through the ST1. You don't have to grind your way through the Panther 2. You don't have to grind your way through the Pershing, through the M46 pattern. So you don't really have to do that. That's a very, very big advantage of the M60, that you don't have to grind through those things, which makes this tank pretty good. But is it the best premium tank at T10? Certainly not. The Chieftain Mark 6, way above this thing by miles. So if the Chieftain Mark 6 is on sale, I would really get that one rather than this, because the Chieftain Mark 6, it's a very different vehicle to standard vehicles in the game, while this is just a copy of the pattern. Well, the Chieftain Mark 6 sort of combines the gun of the FE215B with the mobility of a medium tank, and the, sort of, in a way, the armor of an E5. So it's a very, very unique vehicle in that sense. Well, this one certainly isn't. It's just a plain standard medium tank, which can be pretty cool. It works out quite well most of the time. I mean, sure, if I try to play well, I can, but most of the time I just play for fun. Which this tank can do very well. It's a pretty good fun tank. It's not a tank for competition, obviously, because the STB1's better. The M60 is not really in there. If you want to play well, if you want to play for damage, if you play for skill, then go for an E50M, go for the STB1, and ask GC. He would confirm. But yeah, that is basically how this tank works. It's a cool, fun vehicle, and you can play it very well, and it works quite well within the game. And since the buff, it's more competitive than it was previously, but still not one of the best. So just to clear up any misconceptions created by other people on the internet, essentially, it is not worth the purchase. That's all I'm trying to say. It's a good vehicle. I like it a lot, but it is not worth whatever price they're offering. Essentially just like the 121B, which is like a decent tank on its own, but in the end it's just a 121 with a weird gun and a weird system of, and that doesn't really work out too well. As you can see right here, I'm doing 4.5. I'm not even trying. So it's a good vehicle. It can certainly work well. And can I get another shot? Yes, I can, and that is probably 5,000 damage in a 7-0. 5,125. Not bad. I'll take it. It's a first class. So yeah, this tank is not the best, obviously. As you can see, I mean, what the hell? What the hell? It is not the best tank at T10. It is certainly not the best premium tank. It is a good vehicle. I like it. But please, for the love of whatever Space Ghost you're fucking praying to, don't get it. Please. Thank you. Simply because it is average at everything. It is an average medium tank. And that's what I like it for, but that's not what it should be desired for. Obviously. Now, let's play another battle here on this map, and let's actually analyze the match rather than the tank to get sort of a feel of that as well. Because you want to do a little bit of everything, you know, where you get every viewpoint to the tank as you possibly can. Now, obviously we're on this map here, and if you don't go to this side, you can basically already say goodbye to your win. And yeah. Also, this vehicle has horrible camo rating, so you can't hide it anywhere because it's essentially a barn. And I already took a lot of damage there, but I spotted everyone and got quite a bit of assistance damage, which is not bad. Now, obviously, what do we know? We have all the enemies over there. We know that this line is open, this line is unspotted. We don't know where the 183 is, we don't know where the ship barn is, so we have to be careful over here. This is one thing that we have to watch out for. And there is the 62A running away. And let's give him one shot. And there is the 183, just like I thought. Perfect. And he's gonna aim at me. Very big turret on this vehicle. You have obviously the weak spots on turret as well, so you don't really want to get yourself too exposed here. Unlike an STB where you can pretty much just peek up and they can see like 2 millimeters. This thing is very big. The gun is very low down in the turret, which means you have to expose a lot of the turret to peek. And you also have this massive cupola on top, which is a weak spot, obviously. But if you hold down, you can sort of hide it. If you use the max gun depression, you can hide it quite well. Then again, if you have like a Leopard against you, if you have a 62A against you, they have insane accuracy. They can just snipe that without a problem. Okay, now we know that was another one. We probably will know that that was another AMX 5120. No, it was not. It was the it has to be the ship on then, right? Because the Cromwell is here, the 50B is back, 5100 is there. So we know where the FE is. Okay, I'm on 39 health here, so I kind of want to watch out. What do I do here? I can't do like a quick flanking move out of there because I can only go at 50 at best. Like this is sort of like the speed you cruise at, 48 kilometers an hour. That's what I cruise at, compared to what you can do in an STB, which is like 60, which makes you a lot more mobile and a lot more useful actually. So now what we can do here is we go to this position and try and shoot the Kronwang, but that is not going to happen. Nope. And I guess we can still try to find the FV 4005. Yes. Let's see. I think it's the FV 4005 has like 3% camera rating, so we can just easily find him without a problem. He has the anti-HE consumable, which you should also use on the vehicle. And there's some free assistance damage as well. Obviously, not only damage counts, assistance damage is worth something as well. And now we're gonna lose Kronwang on the enemy team. And that's it. Yes. Nice. This is cool. Didn't do the most damage, but as you can see, second on XP. It's not always about damage, it's about impact. But in that sense, with an STB1, with an E50M, you can have more impact. And with that horrible disappointment for the M60, that's it.